Hello. We are going to be moving into the world energy. World card is closing off cycles and looking at your accomplishments and looking to move forward with your new year. And this energy is funny. It's actually any decisions made on during that time in the world card time, what is lasting from, let's say, from today until the Aquarius hits in on 19th of January. That energy is, these decisions will have an effect for you for 30 years. So the card is usually a cycle of 30 years. Other way to explain it is that if you are taking on any lessons or any cycles in your life, it could be that you're putting your foot down and asking for promotion. That lesson of your self-worth is going to be helping you for the next 30 years. It doesn't mean that you're not going to get it, or it's just gonna last. It's like giving you the self-worth, kind of the niche. You've learned how to do it and you're moving forward. But it also helps to kind of really close any cycles. So today, for the next 10 days, or it's about 10 days, we are going to work with that energy, and I'm going to look out for every zodiac sign for that, exactly that one extra bit, that one extra energetic shift. What is closing off and what is coming ahead? What lessons need to be closed, or what is there, what needs to be moving forward, okay? What needs to be closed? Where is it heading? What is ahead of you? What lessons are going to put a dent on your 2021? Okay, let's hop into it. So Capricorn, this is still your season, so you're still working with your energy. Let's see what is about time to be closed off, or what lessons are coming back in so you could close it off. Let's get a card for Capricorn. Diligence. Can we get another one? And release. Bottom deck energy is miracles. So Capricorn, I know you can be very people who doesn't really want to believe in miracles. They're like hands-on and wouldn't really let nature kind of, you're just very focused. You're a fixed sign, so it's quite a normal for you to just be a little bit more stuck. Now I just want to read about the diligence, because English is not my first language, and I just want to know that I get it right, the energy right. Okay, yeah, pretty much. So it's time to take forward and take steps. If you are in a position that you want to make changes in your environment, this is now the time with the diligence. But you have to release your fear, your past failures, and you could be very hard on yourself, Capricorn, by not letting go. You could be quite well dwelling on things what have happened in the past, and you're not very able to release. It's like release lessons. Let's say relationships, you go in a new relationships and you'll be looking at the signs of everything what have gone wrong in your past relationships, thinking that if you see one sign then you're flee. But rather than releasing and taking on it as a new person who has its own mind and an own way to deal with situations. So let's see these three for this. For diligence, time to take risks. So we have Son of Pentacles. What is Page of Pentacles? No. The Empress and the High Priestess. You're ready for a new life, new beginning, but you're bit stuck on the growth, how to move it forward. So next 10 days, I do sense this World card is kind of giving you an energy to really start to put your roots down. You have a lot of ideas, but no roots. Do you see this card, an Empress card in reverse? It's nearly you're like dependent on others. You're not really fully gaining the perspective here. You're very stuck at the top when you should be growing your trees in both ways. Like trees grow up here, but your creativity is a little stuck. I don't sense that you have lack of creativity because you already have a plan where you want to go, but you feel a little stuck. Now, fairness, the whole world is a little kind of current energy on it is that we're a little stuck. But the High Priestess is really calling out to trust your intuition. But it also says to set down a very strong boundaries with people who are not maybe there for your own good. Do not really get, what's the word? Do not attach to people. You're maybe attached too much of people who, like your parents or your partner, rather than going out and really following your own guidance and grow your own kind of possibility to gain things. Now, Page of Pentacles energies are actually also coming in at the same time as it does the World card. No, that actually came. So I do sense that came in on 10th of December. So you could have had that someone gave you opportunity for an idea or gives you an opportunity to move forward, but you're really stuck and you don't want to leave your home environment. So you're really called to take the risk and really take that leap of jump and go for it. But you need to release whatever is holding you back. You need to release and think that other people need to be there to give you that push. Capricorn, you're a very independent sign, but if you kind of get into this Empress energy reverse is where you're attaching your well-being on others. Like your job, that you can't become self-employed because you are you need to depend on the wages rather than letting go of this kind of attachment. You could gain so much bigger perspective. Some of you could have some kind of a business plan has been brewing out during this Capricorn season. Like I said, during the December, you've been putting your plans together, and now it's time. Don't be holding yourself back thinking that you need to get you be financially, if you're kind of continuously attaching yourself for financially on other people's and not taking the responsibility of yourself with the Empress, then you can't have that growth. You will always find excuses why you can't move forward. So let's see what the release is. Okay. So when you do decide to release all this past energy, you will get the Queen of Wands. You will get the Wheel of Fortune. Okay. And Three of Pentacles. So you get the independence in a lot of ways. Because I do sense this is a lot to do with some type of a financial product. Okay, sorry, excuse me. It could be to do with a work, but it also could be to doing the moving from to be on your own. To move to be living on your own. And taking independence and kind of what's the word I'm looking for? Becoming like this Queen of Wands. You're being independent, you're being owning your own money and starting to take care of yourself, okay? Because the Wheel of Fortune is here to tell you, yes, this is the right time, but you have to release the past, whatever have happened. Maybe you have lived on your own before and you got into debt and you had to get help, or you had a bad housemate. So I do sense like if some of you might actually be living, but I see some of you might be living with other people and want to move to live on your own, or out of this like there could be 5, 6 people living and you want to move to live on your own rather with someone else because of the Three of Pentacles here. So you want to be kind of a move in your own environment, your own space, and start to work with your own. It's time to do it. The work card is saying move on. It's also to do with work, or I do sense a lot of business kind of. If someone you want to kind of start a business, this is the time for it. It's time to move on. Don't be too much stuck. There is always finances coming in. The 2021 has quite of a good opportunities coming to Capricorns anyways, because your signs are there to move and shift. The Saturn and Jupiter. Saturn is your sign, and Jupiter is Aquarius. So Saturn is in Aquarius, so everything is moving forward. There is a lot of changes, shifting happening, and you have the ability to do that because you use that energy, your own energy, to become this Queen of Wands, this very strong, independent leader. I don't, honestly, if you're looking for a relationship advice, I don't sense it here. I do sense it's like there's a little bit of codependency here, but not necessarily. I more see you leaving someone behind. If you're worried about leaving the relationship, then now it's time to do it. Release it, move forward. But there's a lot of healing happening here as well. There is this lesson of becoming an independent person and letting go of being attached to someone, being dependent on someone. You need to set down a stronger boundaries. But I do sense you, if you decide to move into a new place or to become an independent or starting a new business, you are going to be a little all over the place with your energetically. So watch out for that. And with a High Priestess here, I think you need to be concentrating more on the point of setting the stronger boundaries. Your boundaries will be tested, and this is a lesson from the World card coming in, that how you set up, how are you actually letting a lot of people in and dictate how you should be running your business, or you just take a charge of yourself. Okay, Capricorn, you're very, very strong personality. I have Capricorn full moon, and my mom is five signs of Capricorn. So you're very strong-minded and strongly orientated, so it's a very good vibe. You're very independent, and only time I would say the Capricorn is off balance is when they are getting codependence. They're not very good at that. They're definitely this, like, it's misaligned in energies and very scattered energies when they start to get codependent of others. So advice card for, let's see, what's the advice? Now this, I'm going to read that out of the book as well, because this is a very, what is advice for the next 10 days from the World card for my Capricorns? Angel of Rain. Yeah, that's a movement. Angel of Rain is a card kind of advice on the crown of moving things forward. I'm going to read this out from the deck. Angel of Time, Angel of Night, Angel of Rain. Material touch is felt, seen and heard. Its presence is heavy, filling the air, saturating the ground. Material is hurled by thunder, clapping through the sky, signaling change and shift. There is a great migration coming, and its arcs like lightning. The potentiality from one body is moving to another, a precious transference, a swift communion, like the arrow taking its target. Awareness is the paramount of the journey. Don't try to create an outcome for your future. Be in the moment. Let the rain fall where it may. So just go with the flow is the advice. like water does. Water always, you can't put the water into one spot and not letting it flow. It gets stagnant, and if it needs to move, no boundaries will hold it back. It finds the cracks. Okay, so go with the flow and enjoy your next 10 days. If you feel fearful, then concentrate on the magic instead, or turn the fear into excitement rather than anxiety. Thank you so much for joining me, and I hope to chat to you soon. Bye.